Ooh, 50% off houseplants. Let's check it out. I'm heading over to Lowe's and Home Depot to do some plant shopping. First, I'm gonna go to Lowe's and then Home Depot. There are so many amazing plants on the market right now. We're in the thick of summer, so most of these big box shops have a really good inventory of houseplants, and I'm going to see what I can find. Everyone's been really helpful posting what kind of cool plants they're finding at their local big box shops, which is hugely helpful to me. So I'm gonna go see if I can find some of them. I've been having a lot of success lately at the big box shops. I'll probably end up buying some plants, and I always share my haul at the end of the video. And if you want to see future plant shopping and good planty vibe videos in your newsfeed, definitely subscribe. We also have a great community on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All right, let's go do some shopping and see what we can find. Ooh, let's see what they have here at Lowe's. So many great plants. One that caught my eye is this one. And I have something similar like this. It's a Hoya on this little trellis, but these don't seem like Hoya to me. I'm not sure what they are. If you wouldn't mind leaving in the comments, they're not labeled or anything, and they don't feel quite like Hoya, but I'd be very curious to know what type of plants these are. I think they look beautiful on the trellis, and I even like the little pot, and if you look closely in the detail, it's like a little sun with sun rays shooting out. Up here they have a silver band Maranta. This was an uncommon Maranta for like the longest time, and here it is at a big box shop, and this is pretty cool, the little pot that it's hanging in. And I'm trying to find a price. Oh, here we go. They are $17. Well, $16.98. And then there's a heartleaf philodendron and a beautiful Scindapsus pictus. They have some Hoya over here. A Hoya Crimson Queen. Wow, a lot of variegation on this one. You see how it has all that white on there? It's really pretty. It's putting off new vines. Healthy Hoya there. Then they have cute little air plant displays and succulents. Look at the little froggy. Oh my goodness. I wonder what this one is. I'm very curious. Looks like a jungle boogie or a Mayoi. Illuminated hydroponic planter. It doesn't say what kind of plant it is. But it's $25. Let me know what kind of plant you think that is. And there's 20, yeah, I like the little, but $25, I don't know about that. Straighten that back out. And then we have a cute little ZZ Zenzi. Love these pots. Little money tree, a Syngonium. Big alocasia poly here. And a fern. Some fiddly figs. Up here, lots of pothos. These are so pretty. Wow. Look at that. It's amazing what they can do. 32 on that bamboo. Bromeliads down here. The big bromeliads are 21. And then there's some orchids, and they're interesting ones. There's Catleya 17. Wow, that's pretty. Look at that one. Yeah, exotic orchids 17. And then the Phalaenopsis. You know where had like really good orchids was Walmart recently. They even had variegated orchids. Big rabbit foot fern, 20 bucks. And a huge philodendron Brazil. Hanging out here, I see some cute little Rex begonia varieties. There's this bright red one, $5.98, and then here's another type of Rex begonia. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. Some fern varieties here, and a croton, Syngonium, peace lily hanging out in there. Beautiful. Bird's nest fern, a Tradescantia. Looks like a Nanook. Oh, Red Hill. Interesting. Some more golden pothos up here, $12.98 for large baskets of it. And then a little red Maranta here. Yeah, these are all 17. What's this? We have a Exotica Scindapsus. Philodendron. Another philodendron there. Big Monstera deliciosa and a cute little ZZ Zenzi. This is the compact ZZ, and it looks like they have 2 pots worth in there. some of the hanging ones that they didn't have room for. Just kind of taking a peek through. We have some ferns, some pothos, and a bird's nest fern here. And over here there's some little bonsai, a gorgeous philodendron. These are all like $14, I think, for these little ones. They have an ant plant. This is a very interesting plant. That obviously doesn't have ants when it's indoors, but when it's outdoor plant, it has a symbiotic relationship with ants where it creates a little house in here for the ants, and then the ants protect the plant. So I think it's so fun to learn that kind of thing. Down here, lots of money trees. Always keep an eye out for any that might have some variegation on there. I have not been lucky so far, but never say never. Anthurium. I'm about to do an anthurium care video, and I have like 5 anthurium I'm planning to repot in that video because your girl's anthuriums need some TLC. And I'm just going to talk about care in general. Look how pretty this marble queen is. Marble queen. Ideal for beginners. I would agree with that. This half moon, so beautiful. The ficus. Really pretty alocasia. Just did a care video on alocasia. Xanthosoma. And there's the Trubia Moonlight. Looks like it's in an interesting new pot. Monstera deliciosas again. These are all 24. Okay, let's take a peek at the trending tropicals. So first up we have a bunch of Adansonii, but it looks like, okay, no, all right, Rhaphidophora tetrasperma here, and then these are the Monstera Adansonii. Okay, beautiful varicosums. This is a new release. These were uncommon and rare for a really long time, so very exciting. They're now available at big box shops. The one that I purchased recently does have spider mites already, so I would recommend treating these when you bring them home. Wash them off and then treat them with insecticidal soap, quarantine them from your other plants, and just preventatively treat it with insecticidal soap once a month at least, I'd say. Systemic granules will work for everything else. Insecticidal soap for spider mites. Beautiful Aglaonema. And then some gorgeous variegated philodendron. I'll tell you what, I've been tempted lately with the philodendron varieties they have. Like, I have a really lovely white knight, but I'm tempted to get another one. And mine puts out tons of variegation, so these are a good find. Golden crocodile, absolutely love this plant. All these are 20. Looks like a golden pothos. Got some Aglaonemas hanging out here. Not sure what type of philodendron this is, but it's really pretty and big. Ponytail palm. I'm on the hunt for a really big ponytail palm. Up here they have staghorn fern and Tradescantia. Lots of ferns. Some little cuties in here. Begonia. Pilea. So much great stuff. Ooh, look at this cute little Syngonium. Oh, we got a big pot of Hoya here. Hoya Wyetii. Goodness, 20 bucks. That's a great find. Look at this rabbitfoot fern for $20. Doing its thing. Really pretty philodendron Brazil. Wow, look at this Fittonia. She's so pink. What an interesting Fittonia variety. I don't know that I've seen this one before. For real, she's so pretty. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted. Fittonias never make it with me because I'm an underwater, but this in a self-watering pot, look how pretty she is. Okay, I mean, look at this leaf. I kind of love it, guys. And they have 2 of them. Just showing you in comparison to other ones, like there's one that looks similar, but this one's different. Here it is up next to like a red one. I don't know, this is a different, it says it's Frankie, but I don't know. Oh, we got a few more back here. that's cool. Uh-oh, see? That's what we don't want to happen with Fittonia. But it's so pretty. That's a maybe for real. I know it's not super fancy or anything, but I really like it. You gotta go with what speaks to you, you know? Another beautiful Pilea. Got an Aglaonema, Golden Pothos, another Aglaonema, a Raven ZZ, Ponytail Palm, Aglaonema, Pothos, Pothos. Ooh, another Hoya. Wyetii. Gosh, it's amazing seeing all these Hoyas. Like, I've been seeing so many cool ones at the big box shops lately. Another rabbitfoot fern, a lot of those today. Ooh, pretty Syngonium. Oh, look, this one has like polka dot plants. A couple different colors in there, so pretty. Some peace lilies. All right, up here we have another Fittonia. Oh, another Hoya. This one is a Hoya Carnosa Crimson Queen, or sorry, Crimson Princess, because the variegation's on the inside. That one is 17. I'm telling you, like all the Hoyas. Wow, African violets and calatheas. These are all $16. Peace lily, fiddly fig. Another Raven ZZ. Ooh, another Hoya. This is a Hoya Bertinae. This one has soft leaves, and all the Hoya are pet friendly. Then they have another Skeleton Key Pothos that is such a good find. I found one recently, and the adult form leaves take on the shape of like a key shape. It'll probably take on the shape easier if it climbs, if you get one of those. And then right next to it is a Cebu Blue. So this one's the Cebu Blue, this one is the Skeleton Key. They look very similar in the juvenile form. Then we have the Philodendron Brazil, Fittonia. This one is a black pagoda lipstick plant, and I'm always so shocked when I see it at the big box store, and it just has a really interesting like design on the leaves. The blooms are really beautiful. Big fan of the black pagoda. Sago palms, these are cute, but they're highly, highly, highly toxic. So if you have kids or animals at your house, don't recommend this plant at all. It's not just a little gastrointestinal upset, it is fatal. So please just keep that in mind. I hate even mentioning it because I love all plants, but I love the pets and the kids more. So just be careful with these. This is pretty. Maybe a Hawaiian gold pothos of some sort. Another Hoya, little Hoya Bertinae, and got some what looks like Prince of Orange back there. Peperomia obovata. All Peperomia are pet friendly. Calathea, really pretty money trees, 35. Some cute Monstera deliciosas. Okay, so this is what I have, what I purchased personally, is this Hoya Kumungiana for $20 on the trellises, but it's different than, oh look, here's another Hoya. Looks like a Wyetii on there. That's new. Gosh, it's definitely the day of Hoya. Some Scindapsus. Oh, got some fun stuff. Ant plant, Calathea. Maybe like a global green there. Some bromeliads. Alright, I'm outside. They have quite a few plants. They have these beautiful Monstera deliciosas for $25. They have the Satenthes, they're 20. Fiddles and palms. They have some big fiddle leaf figs over there. These large fiddles are $120, and then these large Dracaena are $49. Alright, looks like we got some plants here at the Home Depot. Oh, I see some 50% off deals too. Wow, okay. This happens from time to time where the proven winners will go 50% off. So, that's pretty exciting. Even more Hoya, look at this. Okay, so they're 50% off. And this looks like a silver. Hoya Croniana silver. Does it say? So $5.98. Wow, Leaf Joy. So I wonder if these are 50% off. Look at this. That is so pretty. What do you guys think this is? It's not labeled. I'm so curious. Is this a Croniana? If so, that's a really big silver leaf. I might have to get this. It's so pretty. And we have some more Hoya down here too. Here's another one of these. I wish there was a label on it. Then we have the Hoya Drift, which is the Wyetii, I believe. Variegated Bertine. There's a lot of confetti syngonium mixed in here too. The confetti syngonium have pink on the leaves, as you can see here. Down here, even more beautiful Hoya. This one is the Freckled Splash Hoya Carnosa. Look how healthy and lush those are. And then there's more of the other Hoyas back there. Ooh, Proven Winner Leaf Joy, 50% off. Wow, look at this Prince of Orange. That is so pretty. I wonder if all of the Proven Winner plants are 50% off. Yeah, Leaf Joy. So this will be 10 bucks. That's amazing. Marble Queen Pothos, Stramanthe, Neon Robusta, Syngonium, Stramanthe, Marble Queen Pothos. Confetti Syngonium looks like. Some sort of really pretty red Syngonium. Fall Leaves Philodendron. So pretty. Some Fiddly Figs. Prince of Orange. No, what is this? Doesn't say. Have some beautiful Dieffenbachia. They are $16.98. Some Cordyline, $16.98. Beautiful Dieffenbachia. I love these leaves. Huge peace lilies. And large Monstera deliciosas. These large ones are $26 for the Monstera. Some Colocasia. Ooh. Yeah, 50% off. This is crazy. Wow. I love this one. What is this? Fall Leaves again. I like the Fall Leaves Philodendron. I just think the new leaf is so stunning. Calathea, Ring of Fire Philodendron. Ficus benjamina. Teneke. Up here are some beautiful and humongous Pilea peperomioides. They're only $17 and that's a good deal on that one. Dracaena. Some more of this big beautiful Monstera deliciosa. It's $26. That's a good deal on that. Because you'll see ones for $20 that are tiny. And this one's big. Some little snake plants down there. Aglaonema. Yeah, Dieffenbachia. A palm. Some peace lilies. How much are these? Yeah, $17 for the ZZs. So cool. Whoa, look at these beautiful caladiums. Look at the size of that one. It is so massive. How much are these? They are $17. Oh, they're so beautiful. I love caladiums. They have all different colors and they have smaller ones that aren't as expensive if you want a small one. Now, these are, let me see here. Yeah, these are $7.98 for these smaller ones. Still beautiful. They go dormant in the winter, but if you store the bulbs correctly, they'll come back every year. Look at these. Oh my goodness. I love that little curl. Whoa. This is a huge pot of the caladium. Gosh, how gorgeous. $35. That is a steal. Some euphorbia. That was so much fun. I'm telling you, these stores have it going on. So Lowe's had tons of Hoya, amazing plants. They still have the varicosum, which was really exciting. They had so many great plants. Then at Home Depot, which I think was really exciting, they had 50% off all of their Proven Winner plants. And Proven Winner had so many plants there. It was amazing. And I did end up picking up 2 plants today. So let me show you what I got. The first one I got from Lowe's. So this is the first one I picked up from Lowe's. It's a gorgeous Fittonia and it's bright pink, and I think it was like Franny or something. I don't know anything about this Fittonia. I don't have a lot of success with them, but I'm gonna give this one a go. Ideally, I would put it in a self-watering pot, so I might try to do something like that and keep it in its nursery pot and take advantage of this little wick situation that we have going on here. But anyways, the reason I chose this one was just because how beautiful the leaves are. I don't know if you can tell, but they have like this wrinkly, ruffled texture on the outside of the leaves. The leaves themselves are just this beautiful baby pink color with a pop of green. When I saw this in the store, I just thought, oh my god, that is so beautiful. So it came home with me today. I think it was around $5 or $6, which was such a great find. I love it so much. I'm going to give it a good amount of light to help promote the pink variegation, hopefully like keep that going. I don't know anything about this type of Fittonia, so please let me know. I got this amazing Hoya for $3, and I don't know what type of variety it is. It looks like it could be a Croniana. It's very, very silver if you see the leaves. To me, the leaves are a bit large for a Croniana, so I really don't know what I'm looking at here. It's a absolutely full packed pot of this for $3. I imagine it was one that used to be really uncommon and rare, because that just looks like that to me. Now that it's at big box shops, it's not rare anymore, but it's still really exciting to see some of these new rare varieties coming on the market. Please let me know what kind of Hoya you think this is. I'm obsessed with it. It's so silvery and healthy. So I'm really excited with my two plant finds today. I think I got both of these for under $10, which is insane to me. Considering like how cool they are, especially the Hoya, which used to be so, like, I can't believe I found it for $3. That's insane. So definitely go to your local Home Depots because they're having 50% off. I imagine at most Home Depots are proven winter plants, which are a lot of the plants that they have in stock. Also Lowe's, lots of really cool plants. So let me know what plants you're finding. Let me know what you would have chosen if you would have been plant shopping with me today. I always like to see that. Make sure to subscribe so planty videos show up in your news feed. And again, we have a great community on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All right, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and that I get to see you soon. Bye.